Behind Frenemy Lines by Zen Cho, read by Daniel York Lowe and Vera Chok. Prologue. Kriya. I knew I was in trouble the moment I opened my eyes. It was the morning of my first ever training contract interview, and someone had started drilling in the road outside the window of my tiny student room. I rolled over and grabbed my phone, panic rising in me. It was a full hour past the time I'd set my alarm to go off. Oh no. My big mistake had been spending all those hours the night before reading up on the firm I was interviewing with. Swithin Watkins was highly ranked in all the legal directories, a Times top 50 employer for women, and one of the biggest law firms in the world, raking in over $2 billion in revenue the previous year. It was also, according to several online forums for disaffected lawyers, hell on earth. Evil. Fucking evil. And full of people I wouldn't piss on if they were on fire. Everyone who works there missed their vocation as a Spanish inquisitor circa the 1500s, said one memorable comment. After reading all of that, I hadn't been able to fall asleep till 2 a.m., despite climbing into bed at 9:30 p.m., like an old person. Which was why I was now throwing on my clothes in mad haste, about to be late for the most important job interview of my life. My phone pinged. I seized it as I raced around the flat, brushing my teeth. Tom had texted, like a good boyfriend. Good luck today. You'll smash it, XX. Which should have cheered me up, except my best friend Zuri had texted 10 minutes earlier. Interview today, right? Good luck. Do you need your shoes? I froze. I'd forgotten I'd lent my smart shoes to Zuri to wear to her dissertation presentation the week before. The shoes were sensible, low-heeled black pumps Amma had bought me from Bata, and I didn't have anything else suitable to wear. Unless I wore my party shoes. They were pointy-toed, patent stiletto heels I'd bought mostly because it was nice to imagine myself as the kind of person who would wear stilettos. They made my toes go numb after 2 minutes. But I was going to be on the bus for most of the way anyway. Except, turned out the bus terminated 2 stops early. I found myself hurtling down Farringdon Road in those heels, dodging commuters, students, and the remains of someone's kebab smeared over the pavement. I got to the firm with 3 minutes to spare. I took a moment to catch my breath, staring up at the imposing grey office building. I straightened my blazer, exhaling. Then I took a step towards the building, caught that damned stiletto heel in a grate, and came crashing down on the steps leading up to the entrance. As I was picking myself up, feeling like a bloody idiot, I heard someone clear their throat. Towering above me, outlined against the white English sky, was the most beautiful East Asian man I'd ever seen in my life. Not beautiful like a K-pop idol, more like an Asian American actor who starts out playing the scene-stealing comic relief in a quirky sitcom, then, all of a sudden, he's a sex symbol and cast as the lead in the "This one's for the Chinese market" installment in a huge Hollywood franchise. He had designer stubble and a tiny mole under his right eye, and beautiful, glossy, thick black hair. He could have been in an advertisement for hair tonic. "I'm fine," I said, yearning for death. I scrambled to my feet. Only then I realized he hadn't asked. He was cradling 4 bulging lever arch files in his arms. He squinted at me over them as though I were a half-eaten pavement kebab he'd almost stepped in by accident. "What are you doing here?" he said. He had a British accent. When you've lived in the UK for a while, this stops being sexy.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?